Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
assholeconsulting.com. How you guys doing? Sup, asshole? So I did a request for you before about joining in the military. That didn't work out. I can't get the waivers I need for a few years, most likely. So now I'm pissed, but I have to go to Plan B. This is a bit long, but it's important. I need your honest thoughts on it, so here it goes. Still 25 with about $19,000 in student loans, about half finished with a civil engineering degree. What I want to do is get a trade before I go back into that degree plan as an auto mechanic. My parents don't think this is a good idea. I want to do it because the program costs $8,500 and takes a year and a half. I like cars. I feel I enjoy a skill that uses manual labor, and you know how I am about working with females. I feel manual labor naturally separates them out. Yeah! It's hard? What? No, I'm gonna go major in child psychology. You go drill the oil, and then I'll yell at you because it's polluting the environment, and then I'm gonna drive my SUV Range Rover and talk to the children! And I want to have a profession and a trade. I know that while I won't make as much from it, I could save a lot with it, i.e. my car expenses will drop dramatically, though I drive cheaply as it is, and apply the trade in a much more versatile manner than the profession of engineering. The engineering program would run me about $25,000 to $35,000 to take 2 to 3 years to complete. 3 if I did a co-op program, which I likely would do. They're going to make education so damn expensive, it really won't even be worth going to become an engineer. Then they'll be like, well, we need to import more labor because we can't find qualified workers. My folks want me to move back home to my home state, live with them, wait a year to get in-state residency and finish my engineering degree there. I don't want to do that in the least, as I've been living where I'm at since I was 18, and I feel like a total loser going back. Plus, I have a living situation coming up where I can live in a country house for $150 a month, and I work odd jobs for $10 an hour-ish, so I can make it work out here until I finish. Also, I do music where I am, and I like my circle of musicians, which I'd lose when I leave. I won't make fun of you on that, dude. You're all worried that I was gonna. I'm like, no. Look, you have a hobby. You not once said, I want to make money as a musician, man. No, you didn't say that. Plus, I know my folks meanwhile, I do want to do the marriage and kid things around 30 or so, but I just got done with a relationship, and they are very religious. The last thing I want to hear right now is stuff about getting married, as girls frustrate me to no end, especially now that I'm trying to live more Christian, and that means I'm looking at marriage before any more sex. They talk about that stuff all the time, and God bless them, but I'm just not feeling it right now. But I also don't have the heart to tell them all that, but I digress. Oh, don't worry, that digression cost you $5. Well, the way I see it, the trade is like a pistol and professional engineering is like a rifle. One is less effective income-wise, but the other more versatile and quicker to be profitable. Engineering is like a rifle, a higher powered return. Science, blah, blah, blah! Also, we keep going, guys. Also, I have a view as trade as preserving a bit of old-school masculinity as it relates to the task of putting food on the table. I haven't done any serious math or physics in over 4 years, so I don't want to just jump right back into the middle of an engineering course, so that I feel that working through trade school would be a bit like wading into water rather than diving into the deep end. My plan is to quickly pick up the pistol, auto mechanic trade, and then presume acquiring the rifle engineering in that order, and have both by the time I'm 29 or 30. Then I want to go back and pay off my loans and see about having a family and all that. And hopefully by then, my record of bullshit relationships will be over. All told, I figure it'll put me about $58K in the hole on student loans and set me back about 4 years, but I should be able to earn my way out in 2 to 3 years and afford a family by then. What's your opinion of all this? I would like a video response. Let me know why all you. Thanks, James. Alright. I said, are there any classes you could take while pursuing your mechanic certification that would help advance towards also earning your civil engineering degree? So there are about 5 to 7 classes I could and probably will take. Also, I'd like a video response. Okay, here's what you're going to do. I like your idea overall. I know you folks mean well, but you're going to go back there and they're going to drive you nuts. And then when you live with them, they can tell you what to do. And I got enough clients like that. My parents won't let me do this. I'm 43 and I live at home. My parents won't let me do it. It's like, well, you're 43 and you live at home. Give me your money, which is probably your parents' money, and I'll tell you why you have to obey them. because of math and reasons and logic. So you don't want to go back home. But yeah, I like the idea of you becoming an auto mechanic. But here's what I would do is I would not go become an auto mechanic, then immediately go enroll in engineering. What I would do is go become an auto mechanic. All right? And then slowly only pay cash. From there on out, you're on cash only. You're not taking on any more student loans. I'm sick and tired of the student loan bullshit. All right? I think you should also shop around for a better civil engineering program. This $25,000 to $35,000, that sounds a little bit pricey to me. I would go shop around for a civil engineering program. It's a little bit cheaper. Go work as a mechanic, pay off your current balance of student loans, start making money as a mechanic, and then slowly earn your degree as a civil engineer, or in civil engineering. That may take 10 years, but you're like, well, I want to become a dentist and then an accountant. No, you do one or the other, all right? So your civil engineering degree is your hobby. All right, and then when you get that degree, inevitably taking part-time classes at night, inevitably earning it by the age of 31, 32, all right, then you could start thinking about, do I want to become an engineer? All right, and this also allows you to study engineering to find out, do you want to become an engineer? Like, no, I like being an auto mechanic. There's no reason I should, because auto mechanics, if you get ASC certified, you can make pretty damn good money. You don't have to go become an engineer. So the first thing I would do, yes, become an auto mechanic. Get the program, get your certification, go become an auto mechanic. Then leisurely, cash only, take classes that inevitably make your way towards civil engineering. And then that will allow you to start chasing a wife earlier. It'll pay off your student loans quicker. And it will give you time to get your shit together and stop jumping from one shit to the other. Like, okay, do I really? Because here's the thing, you're getting to the point, it's not going to matter what you like to do. Matter of fact, you get this auto mechanic thing, you're going to become an auto mechanic. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I get my hands great. Too bad. Too bad. This shit about doing what you like, it doesn't matter anymore, especially at this stage in the game. You're going to be an auto mechanic. You're going to at least pay off your debts. You're going to get financially stable. And then maybe as an option, very part-time, you will inevitably pursue your degree in civil engineering. Then you will start looking for a wife, and then if you want, you can raise family and have the kids. But here's the other thing. What's funny is, be prepared, given the quality and selection and preparedness that goes into preparing women to be wives and mothers today, to be, you know, you might earn your civil engineering degree before you find a wife. And you're like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'll go be a civil engineer. Because between the three of those, becoming a mechanic, becoming a civil engineer, and finding a wife, I think the two of those, the civil engineer and the mechanic, those are guaranteed. You can do that. That's within your power. Finding a wife, not so much in your power. And decreasingly so as time. This seems to be a trend recently. Maybe my clientele's just getting older. A lot of you are like, oh, I want to settle down and have a wife and kids. Good for you. Good for you. That's nice. That's very nice. I would like to have even I control more of the fact whether I get to fly an F-16 or not. There just isn't that much wife material out there. There just isn't. It's career and education and student loans and the gals. It's not even that they're selfish. It has nothing to do with it. And it could be very nice people. It has nothing to do with it. Women are not geared today or trained, especially at your age, to want to be wives or mothers. They're just not. The only thing now pushing them towards that is biology and genetics. But society and engineering, or social and psychological engineering, has really pushed that back and muted it. So I would, focus on what you do control. Do not focus on what you don't control. Certainly go out, date, whatever. But don't just think, you're starting to make mistakes that the women do. Well, at 31 and a half and 3 days, I will go and find a husband. And I'll go to the husband store and I'll buy myself a husband. And then we will have 3 children, 2 with blue eyes and 1 with brown. And 1 will have red, 1 will be blonde, 1 will be brunette. I haven't figured out the way they're going to be arranged. And I will have the children. And then I will go back once that first is fresh out of my vagina. Actually, I'm just going to aim my vagina to the child care daycare and just shoot it out the daycare, cut off the umbilical cord, right back to work. Don't fall into that trap. takes 4 years to get a degree. It takes 13 years to get a high school diploma. How long does it take to find a wife? So don't make that part of your plans. Put some effort into it, but don't plan on it. All right, glad we had this chat. You guys got questions. Cappy's got answers at assholeconsulting.com. Check out the upcoming website, olderbrother.com. That'll be coming up here pretty soon once I get off my lazy ass to program it. We also have the Older Brother YouTube channel. I got to provide that link in the... I'll put it in the link below if you guys want to check it out. We're populating it with some interesting videos that aren't on this channel. So some of the non-cursing, more socially acceptable, but also interesting nonetheless. I got one on how revenge is dispatched in the real world. That's uploading now. But check that out. I'll provide the link below. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.